What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to put on a crawltek winch bumper, the winch, and wiring the lights to the auxiliary switches on this 24 JL Wrangler. And if you want to see just how to wire the auxiliary lights and program that, I will put the timestamps down in the description. And then I'll put the crawltek bumper and this link for the stinger in the description as well. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're going to be putting the winch bumper on the Wrangler here. Got the bumper right here. This is a crawltek winch bumper, and we got a 13,000 pound synthetic rope winch we're going to be putting on here. So I guess we'll walk you through it. You're going to want to start with removing these plastic clips. You can use a trim tool or a flathead screwdriver and pliers. There's 8 of them. I am stupid. There's most definitely 10 of these. There's gonna be a couple up here, and then the rest are gonna be up underneath. Okay, the ones underneath are gonna look like this. And there's gonna be like 6 of them all the way across here. So go ahead and pull those off. Alright, correct myself. There was 8 of those clips that go in there. Now you're going to take out these 2 8mm, one on each side. Next, you're going to want to remove the connectors for the fog lights. If you've never seen these style connectors, you're going to push this tab up like that and then pull it out. Alright, once you get that lower valence out of the way, and then you disconnected your fog light harness over here, like I just showed you, you're going to take out the nuts that hold the bumper on. They're 18mm, so there's 8 of them. Alright, now you're going to want to go ahead and take these off right here to remove this shield. Little tip, once you get your bolts out, it's still going to be stuck. That's because of these tabs that slide up into the frame. Just pull up on it and it'll come right out. Next, you're going to want to take the bumper brackets off, the factory ones that are on both sides. I already got this one off. But okay, now if you're doing a crawltek bumper, I don't know about all the bumpers, but this one utilizes the factory fog lights. So you're going to want to go ahead and remove all of the clips from the fog light housing covers. And then you're going to want to remove your fog light harness. And yeah. Alright, when you're taking your factory fog light brackets out. Sorry, I apparently had a stroke. To 9:30 seconds. Alright, once you go through the painstaking process of getting the fog lights and the harness out of the stock bumper, just fair warning, it's a pain. You got to take every single little like 9/30 seconds screw out of the entire plastic. You have to take the metal insert out, then the plastic out, because the harness is on the front side pinched between both plastic pieces. It's the stupidest thing. But once you get that out, you're going to take these nylon clips, put them in your fog lights. So yeah, anyway, put all these clips in, and then you put your fog light brackets on, and then your fog lights. It's going to look something like that. You do not need these. These are if you order the light kit with the square LEDs. These are the factory fog lights. Well, we didn't film some of it because this takes 2 people. But got the fog lights in and got my bumper bracket started. The bumper comes with this spacer right here. We just started one on each side, and we're going to go through and adjust everything and get everything into place, and then we'll straighten it up and tighten it down. Alright, everything's wrapped up and tight. Sorry, it's a little loud. Buckle harness is on. So, yep. Get back to you guys when we put the winch on it tomorrow. Alright guys, it's the next day. We're getting to put the winch on. We got most of it on. I didn't film putting the winch on because it's pretty straightforward, but whatever winch you buy, just follow the directions that comes with it. But that's what it looks like so far. I mounted this control box backwards because it was hitting the grill. That's not a whole lot of room right there, so just mount it backwards. This is working for me. And I got the wires running down underneath the grill. Then if you pop these retaining clips out, you can lean it back, feed them up behind the core support braces and the horns. You can come out right there underneath the radiator mounting bolt. And then if you want to, you can even take your airbox out and then run them underneath that, right up to your battery. Alrighty, winch is all wired up. We don't have the hoop yet, so for now we're just gonna put the lights on right here, and then we're just gonna wire them up anyway, because then wherever we move them, I left plenty of wire that we can just. Seriously guys, sorry for my mush mouth. It was like really late after work when we did this. Move them wherever. So got them wired together with their harness. Then we're gonna run them to the auxiliary switches. I'll show you where those are in a minute. All right, got all our wires ran. This one wasn't long enough to run under the airbox, so it is what it is. It would have been long enough if we didn't have to have that backwards. But now we got the auxiliary switches here, and these two smaller gauge wires right here are your smaller amps. So this is number 4. That's what we chose to run the lights. This is your auxiliary 3, and then this color here is your auxiliary 1, and then auxiliary 2. These ones are like much higher amperage. I believe it's 50, but don't quote me on that. These are 15 amp here. That's plenty to run LED lights. So I'll show you how to program the auxiliary switches. Alrighty guys, we're going to be programming these auxiliary switches. So got it running obviously. So we're going to go to our settings, and then we're going to want to scroll down to aux switches. I'm using auxiliary 4. I've already done this. I forgot to film it. So you're going to have the option to do a latching or momentary switch. You're going to want latching because momentary is just, it comes on and then it'll automatically go back off. And then you're probably going to want lights to be under ignition power, so that way they're only on if the key's on. You can turn them, like if you hit battery, they'll be on whenever you push the button. You can turn the switch on even when the Jeep is off. And then recall last state, I have that on because it'll stay in the last setting even after you turn the Jeep off. So like if I have that on, shut the Jeep off, start it back up, it'll come back on. So I don't have to keep pushing the button if I'm on the trails and I pull off to the side, shut it off to film, start it back up. I don't have to push buttons and all that, to get it back on. So that's how you do that. Pretty simple. All right, hit it. All right, hit you. All right, factory fogs. and then auxiliary lights. Look at that. Well, that about wraps up the install of this crawltek winch bumper here. The winch, the lights, all that fancy stuff. Program the auxiliary switches. So if you liked it, like, subscribe, do all the things and the stuff. If you want to see more, go through the videos, or we'll catch you out on the trails. Thanks for watching.